Dawn Matthews. Welcome to another lesson in this series on e-communication. Today we will discuss the Internet, which is the largest computer network in the world, stretching across the entire planet. It has changed our lives and the way communication in the world works. So let's find out more about it and how you can become a part of it. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain what the Internet is, list advantages of the Internet, name the elements needed to connect to the Internet.
Hello there, Dawn. So what exactly is the Internet?
Well, the Internet is a global area network, or GAN. But in fact, it's not one big network. It's actually a network of local area networks, wide area networks, and individual PCs.
Wow, so you can get a lot of information from the Internet.
Yes, Salai. It enables you to access information from the World Wide Web. Some people confuse the Internet and the World Wide Web. Remember that the Internet is the name given to the physical network of connected computers around the world and not the information itself. The Internet lets us communicate with each other quickly and effectively. It's an excellent way to store and access information. You can use the Internet to do research, go shopping, write letters, and do business from almost anywhere in the world.
Amazing. So exactly how did the Internet start?
Well, in 1957, the President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower, set up the Advanced Research Projects Agency, or ARPA, to explore how computers could be used more effectively. In 1969, this research led to a network called ARPANET. Its main aim was to improve the military's use of computer technology. This network linked 4 computers from different cities in America. This was the first time that computers that were far away from each other had been networked together.
Man, that must have been awesome.
It was, but it got better. In 1972, the American military made ARPANET available for everyone to use. Universities and other organizations quickly saw the advantages of communicating quickly and efficiently with each other and became part of the network. Email was very popular right from the beginning, and the network slowly spread to include users in Europe and the UK.
And now we have it here in South Africa.
Yes, we do. From that small network of 4 computers, the Internet grew very quickly. By 1994, 23 million people from different countries were connected to the Internet. 11 years later, in 2005, there were over 800 million users worldwide. In 2005, South Africa alone had 3.5 million Internet users. This is still a low figure when compared to countries like America, who had 221 million users. Internet users in Africa only make up 1.5% of the world's statistics. In many African countries, and in South Africa particularly, many people just can't connect to the Internet at all. The challenge for us is to make computers more affordable and to increase access to computer equipment.
So how does one connect to the Internet?
To connect a computer to the Internet, you need a modem, a telephone line, a service provider, and some software to set up the connection. First thing you need to connect your computer at home to the Internet is a modem.
Oh, I remember the modem from the series we did on hardware. It is this hardware device over here. But we also get an internal modem.
Yes, your modem connects to the telephone line and enables the computer to send and receive information using this communication channel.
So connecting to the Internet is just like making a phone call.
Correct. We even say that your modem connects to the Internet by dialing up. Now, while you're connected to the Internet, the telephone line you are using will be engaged, so you won't be able to receive incoming calls or make outgoing calls. When you're finished using the Internet, you have to tell the computer to disconnect the modem so that you can free up the telephone line again.
This kind of dial-up line doesn't sound very efficient.
Salah, you're right, it isn't. The analog dial-up connection is very slow and often inconvenient. With an analog dial-up, you have to wait while your modem connects. You can get automatically disconnected while you are still working, and it can take a very long time to download the information that you want.
Are there any other ways of connecting to the internet?
Yes, Eli. Nowadays, you can dial up using more modern technology like ISDN and ADSL lines. These new phone lines connect more quickly to the internet, but they're also more expensive to install and maintain.
ISDN, what is that?
ISDN stands for Integrated Services Digital Network. This is also a dial-up connection, but download time is much faster than with an analog line. In both the ordinary analog and the newer digital line, you are charged for the amount of time you spend online. So the shorter the download time, the less it will cost to make a call, giving the ISDN line an advantage. To use ISDN at your home, you will need to get this special kind of phone line installed, and you will have to buy an ISDN modem.
And what about the other one you mentioned?
ADSL. ADSL stands for Asymmetric Digital Subscriber Line. This kind of connection is permanent, which means that you're connected to the internet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. With ADSL, you do not pay call costs per minute and only have to pay a fixed monthly subscription fee. ADSL also has very fast download speeds and can work through a normal phone line. However, you need to get a special ADSL modem before you can connect, and you will need to check that your phone line at home can support ADSL.
Can you still use your normal telephone lines for calls?
Yes, Eli. With ISDN and ADSL lines, you can still use your telephone for incoming and outgoing telephone calls, and you can do this while connected to the internet.
Well, these lines sound much better than the analog telephone lines.
Yes, they are. And there are other ways that don't use telephone lines at all. For example, broadband wireless internet access is a 24-hour always-on connection that supports very high transmission speeds. It uses radio waves to transmit information, so there are no cables to worry about, and broadband wireless is ideal for people who have laptops and other portable computers. WAP is another way to get online. WAP stands for Wireless Application Protocol, and it allows people to access the net using a wireless handheld device such as a cell phone or PDA. On a cell phone, however, you only have a small screen and very little computing power. Unfortunately, this means that you won't be able to see everything on the screen. WAP is also relatively slow and quite expensive.
So what else do we need to connect to the net?
After you have your dial-up sorted out, the next thing you need to make use of the information on the World Wide Web is a software program that helps you view information, access web pages, and navigate around the World Wide Web. Such a software program is called a browser. If you're running a computer with a Windows operating system, your browser will probably be one called Internet Explorer.
So are we ready now?
Not yet. There's still one more thing you have to do. Can you think what it is?
Well, oh yes, I know. We need an ISP, whatever that is.
Well, you're quite right. You need an ISP, which is an Internet Service Provider. An ISP is a company that lets you connect to computers throughout the world, and we will talk more about ISPs in our next lesson.
Well, thank you so much, Dawn. This has really been an interesting lesson. So let me get this straight. To connect to the internet, we need software, modem, a telephone line, and an internet service provider.
That's right, Salai. Now it's time for your task. Write down your definition of the internet. Write a short paragraph that describes the benefits of the internet. Name the 4 elements needed to connect a computer to the internet. Thank you for joining us in this exciting lesson on e-communication. And don't forget to visit our website for more information. See you next time when we investigate the role of internet service providers. Till then, keep well.